What is up, Alien Army? So I don't even know what the title of this video is going to be called yet, but basically with what I have going on is we're dissecting this commercial, and as you can see by my commentary, there are just so many things that I saw in regards to this commercial ad, what have you, promoted on Twitter, being promoted by Universal Studios. Universal Studios is a theme park geared towards children. If you want to look at what the logo of Universal Studios is, what will you find there? You will find a picture. What is that picture of? And when we watch this commercial, we see the child that is sitting in the bed, speaking in what would be a stereotypically voice of someone that is possessed. This child is sitting in a room with smiling faces as well. At the beginning of the video, you can see clearly that Comedy Central was the first thing that showed itself on the screen. So when you find comedy in something, typically you laugh at it, right? So we have that going on. And we have the ducks on the shirt. I might have already said that, but it's just important to realize that the ducks on the shirt that the child is wearing who is sitting in this depiction. So you have that. You have the individual in the white lab coat who is basically catering to the entity that is speaking in that stereotypically possessed voice. We have the name of the individual that is sitting on the bed, which is, if we want to spell it out, I am. Think of a name that begins with the letter L. It's a pretty famous name. There might be a few of them that come to mind, but there's one that I'm referring to here. They are calling this sitting child who is wearing ducks Liam, as in the name. We just went over what does that spell. We have on the logo itself, be careful who you make a wish for. We have the Make-A-Wish Foundation, which is a non-profit organization. What do we know about nonprofit organizations? Be careful who you make a wish for. How would you take that statement? How do you think that statement is directed at you? Be careful who you make a wish for. What is being said in the content of this ad that is being promoted by Universal Studios Orlando with their, what picture do we have in their logo? Universal Studios is geared towards children. This is what I'm going to consider to be a trailer, a preview, a coming attraction, as it was advertised. It was promoted. So when you are promoting a movie that has yet to come out but is going to be coming out, we watch a preview of what is going to go on in that movie. So the preview, which is the ad and everything I just mentioned, is a coming attraction for, could it be a metaphorical movie, quote unquote, that's coming out? I mean, it is an ad, it's a preview, right? It's a coming attraction, so Comedy Central, I am child sitting wearing ducks. The folks in white coats. What is the setting? What is the setting of that ad? Did you take notice of that? The smiling faces in the background. Just some things I noticed. I'm sure you might notice other things as well that I might not have mentioned here. If you do, let me know what you saw. I'm just letting you know my perspective and how I look at commercials and movies and things like that. It's just my perspective. Oh, and the last bit, I don't know what you heard, but I couldn't decide if I heard at the very last bit if the guy says essential goodness or sexual goodness. I don't know, something to ponder, right? Because I listened to it a few times and I don't know which one I'd go with. What do you guys think?